Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Monday, July 11, 2016, around 7:13 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be a sunny day, a little bit cloudy right now, but it's supposed to be 75 degrees, good humidity. Tomorrow more of the same, but beginning Wednesday, heat wave. For the next 6 to 10 days, outlook's going to be above average temperatures. Could be hot and humid most of the time, but we'll probably get some cool days. Some news to report. The Lowell Spinners beat the Connecticut Tigers to avoid a 3-game sweep, and it's Happy World Population Day. That's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is about the first half of the 2016 Major League Baseball season. The Major League Baseball season has 4 days off. There's the All-Star Game Tuesday. And so far, the first half of the Major League Baseball season in 2016 has been pretty amazing. The long balls, the home runs are back. They're back at a feverish pitch, not at like 1998, 1999 levels, but they're above levels for the past few years. There's no players who are going to hit 50 home runs, but there's a lot who have 20 or more home runs. A lot of teams are closing in on 100 home runs for the season so far. And there's been a lot of great performances. David Ortiz of the Boston Red Sox, he's having a great year to end his career, which is pretty amazing. Also some great performances by Chris Bryant of the Chicago Cubs, Bryce Harper of the Washington Nationals, and the American League, Mike Trout's having an awesome year. Mark Trombone of the Baltimore Orioles leading the league in home runs, plus Josh Donaldson having a great year for the Blue Jays. Mookie Betts of the Boston Red Sox having a great year offensively. Jackie Bradley Jr. and others. So second half of the Major League Baseball season, probably the offense will continue to grow, and there could be some surprises who's going to be coming out as MVP. On the pitching side of baseball this year so far in the first half, there's been a lot of dominating pitching performances, mainly in the American League by Chris Sale of the Chicago White Sox. He has about 14 wins, which is pretty good, especially for his team that's basically kind of milling around on the wild card race. In the National League, there's a lot of great like pitching stats. Jake Arrieta of the Chicago Cubs, Clayton Kershaw of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Steven Strasburg of the Washington Nationals, and a few others. And the pitching this year in baseball looks pretty awesome. It's balancing the offense and defense. It's kind of balancing out the offense and pitching, balancing out. And for the teams in the American League, there's only probably one team that's kind of the team to beat. It's the Texas Rangers, but the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles, which lead their divisions respectively, are trying to put up a fight to get the best record in the American League. In the American League wild card, there are the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays, plus the other teams in the American League, like the Detroit Tigers, the Kansas City Royals, Chicago White Sox, and Houston Astros. Are probably the only serious threats for the wild card this year, besides the Red Sox and Blue Jays. The rest of the league, the Yankees, the Rays, the Twins, the Angels, and the A's are basically, in my humble opinion, out of it. And in the National League, it's much more clear clearer who's going to make the playoffs. This year, a lot of experts were saying that National League was kind of like super teams because there was only a half dozen of them who had legitimate aspirations for the playoffs. And so far, Chicago Cubs, Washington Nationals, and San Francisco Giants lead their divisions respectively, and they have pretty healthy leads. So, looks like they'll be going to October. And in the National League wild card, the Los Angeles Dodgers, but even though with Clayton Kershaw being out and the pitching a mess, they're still in the wild card along with the New York Mets, but the New York Mets are like a ticking time bomb because of all the injuries to the pitching staff. Like Matt Harvey's going to be out for the rest of the year. Noah Syndergaard's only maybe one bad pitch away from missing the season. Stephen Match has been injured. Jacob DeGrom has been, injured. The reliable starter's 43-year-old Bartolo Colon. He's in the All-Star team. Miami Marlins are surprised, but it's the Marlins, and you can't expect them to keep up this pace. National League, Central, the Cardinals, and the Pirates. They're basically 500 teams, which is surprising for the Cardinals because they seem every single year to be in the race, either with the NL Central or the NL Wild Card. And the Pittsburgh Pirates had like a slow first half, but they're coming back to the pack, and they could stay in the hunt for the wild card. And the rest of the teams in the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Atlanta Braves, Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds, Arizona Diamondbacks, Colorado Rockies, and San Diego Padres are out of the race, in my humble opinion. And the trading deadline this year, the pitching is so weak. I don't think too many teams are going to get the number one starting pitcher because the pitching market is so weak out there. Like the top pitcher is 36-year-old Rich Hill. Also, there's rumors about Sonny Gray of the A's getting out in the market, but we'll wait and see about that. And I look for the second half of the season for probably maybe all the division leaders in the NL to probably win their divisions respectively. In the AL, I think it's going to be maybe the Rangers probably keep on the pace, and the Indians and the AL East could come to like Red Sox or Orioles or Blue Jays, but it seems like it's inconsistent with the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, and somehow the Orioles are sticking around. And it will be very, very interesting to see how the second half of the Major League Baseball season stacks up. You could be seeing some surprises. And that's about it on that. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs coming your way. First video blog is about my take on people trying to regain old friendships from the past, tell you what my opinion is on that is. And the third and final video blog of the night is going to be about WWE Hall of Famer gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, also known as Jimmy Jam Garvin, when he was with the Fabulous Freebirds. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a truly better guy. Molly Rose Blood of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning, she's the best. Amy Swansea so awesome. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11, such a cougar, and she's got nice legs as well. And Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, former principal of BMHS, this action will not be tolerated. BMHS, goodbye, everybody, and have a good day.